Well, hello, radio fans. It's Bob in 1KPR. And today we want to show you a little circuit that's become pretty much in demand lately on a lot of our equipment. It's designed for people, the station engineer, or even, hams and SWLs, whoever. You want to walk into the radio room, and if you're running a broadcast and you're in there to check the settings on the compressor and the limiter or whatever, we're trying to make it easier with some visual indicators rather than studying each meter and so forth. And God forbid if the station goes silent, you don't want to be fumbling around with cables and trying to diagnose meter readings and so forth. So here's some idiot light type things that we've built for some of the equipment. Here's for an example, here's let me get a little light on this, an FM exciter, LPFM, low power FM exciter, and as you can see, we built that same status type thing into this radio. This is the RF side into the transmitter, and over here is the audio feed. And as you can see at the bottom of each, if this camera shows it, we have the warning light. In the radio business, this is called a silence alarm, and just about every station has them. We've built a few dozen of these in different units over the last couple of years, and we were using transistor switches, saturation type switching, and found that we're better off probably using these little opto relays, which are this little 8-pin device. This particular one works pretty well. We're coming in with on a signal diode into a little, let's see if we can see it, little transistor back here to provide a little gain, and filtering with about 1 or 2 mics of capacitor, and then driving the switch. This switch here requires about 5 or 6 mils to start function. It's a common control input. You can get them with dual or common. I prefer the common. It makes wiring easier. And then we go out to 2 little idiot lights, yellow being carrier only or dead air. God forbid in a commercial station, dead air. And for ham radio too, you can monitor the action of the detector stage in your receiver. I'm not sure why. Maybe you're recording something, maybe you have a net coming up and the volume is down, or I don't know. But anyhow, it's a function you can have. It's mostly for commercial use though. And the green LED will tell us that the carrier has data on it, be it voice, music, or even digital information. This is also great for IBOC, for the digital guys that do in-band on-channel digital transmissions for AM and FM stations. So let's put a little audio into this, and here's a Yankee game. I apologize if you're a Red Sox fan, but as you can see, we're tracking the voice patterns of anywhere in the line. In this particular case, we're coming off the IF into the detector, and we've got a little line amp here that drives the switching transistor. So in this case, you walk into the control room, you see the little dancing candles there, and you say, okay, everything's cool, I'm all right. Then you go about your business of checking all the drive level and the feeds from the board, and there's the compressor and processor, limiter, and all that stuff operating, but at least you know you're starting from a good place. Now, the other function of this, and this is where this thing started for some of our commercial clients, a silence alarm. If a station goes silent, that's not good. So we wanted to build something that would give us a switch that would go to robo mode where if the station is silent for X amount of seconds, they can kick in a DAC or something with pre-programmed or pre-canned music, or a rerun of an old show or something. And so in that mode, I'm just going to connect this up here. Okay. And it didn't connect. There we go. As you can see, we've got the green light, nothing's flashing. And that means we've got signal out to the transmitter site. Now, something bad happened. Nearby lightning strike. I don't know, somebody tripped over a cable, or the guy on the board screwed up. I don't know. So we're going to kill the audio. And watch the yellow light. There we go. Now we allowed about 5 seconds in this case. This could be set up for anything. Because if you have talk radio, people tend to take long pauses in between sentences, and you don't want it triggering for that reason. So if you want 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds off air before you get the relay jumping in, at this point now we're playing pre-canned audio into the transmitter, and the live DJ or talk show host is he's not being heard. In some cases that's a good thing. Now somebody found they pushed the wrong pot, and the audio's coming back, and we want to get rid of the canned stuff and go live again. Here we go. And hopefully this camera here is picking up the audio from the broadcast it's on now. And again, off, kill all the signal. 5 seconds. It's a long time to be off the air. The guy in the car is driving said, "What happened to my favorite station?" Here we are. Now the green is hanging in there for a while because it's waiting to see if there's going to be more audio, but there isn't. Let me bring the audio back. There we go. The second panel would have this, which is the ongoing live out to the transmitter signal. So that's pretty much it. It's a cute little thing we built for a lot of customers. I think probably about 2 dozen of these. And this cute little thing here, which probably is going to be kind of dark, does have them incorporated. There is a modulation and VU meter for the audio feed, and power too, RF power. But it's always nice to open the door and see those lights dancing around. And oh, by the way, if you see a red light up here and up here, or down at the bottom here, or here, any red light's bad. Go through the doorway and fix the problem. Anything in between yellow and green, which indicate levels, you're good. So hopefully the chief engineer gets a good night's sleep when he checks his idiot lights, if you will. Okay, people have been asking for this, so we decided to do this probably too long presentation. It's Bob, N1KPR. That's my YouTube channel, and my website, bobsamerica.com. And hope to see you. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.